Happy Friday, Keith.
Oh, yeah, Friday. Welcome back.
Did you like my brief musical interlude there?
Did we have our music playing? I don't know.
Is our music playing? What the heck, Spencer?
That was one thing.
Music?
That was the one thing I forgot to
Where's
test.
our countdown? What's your problem? We've only had a half an hour to figure this thing out, dude. We will have one day. One day we will have a perfect live stream.
That could be my birthday.
It could be your birthday.
One could hope.
Yeah,
Months down the road.
it could be. Oh yeah, here. Let's just share.
I found
that.
it. Share it.
Found it. Share it. Yep. Hey, we get like extra time then in our pre-show.
Oh,
Well, we had an extra time pre-show anyways. We had to help a client here. Usually start at 4, but yeah, we got a call at what? 2 minutes till? 3 minutes till, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Keith runs up the stairs and goes, "Dadgummit." You just get all ready for these things and all primed up, right? And then
Yeah,
all of a sudden, phone calls. But, client stuff comes first, right?
exactly.
Yep. That's what we get paid the big bucks for, right?
Yeah,
Well, some days.
I don't want to tell them, no, I can't fix your problem.
No.
I'm getting
yeah.
ready to record.
Yeah.
And they got to work.
Well, exactly. Well, and usually we have Jennifer up there to kind of be the buffer and say, hey, the guys will be free in half an hour. Can you wait that long? If not, there's a bang on the door upstairs. But she had to run out a little bit early this week. So yeah. Where are we at, Spencer? I can't tell where we're at. Well,
Welcome to the Honor-Bound IT Weekly Live Show, starring Greg Fine, Keith Haskin, Jennifer Hall, and Mr. Rogers.
A timer here so that way we can tell them
yeah,
when to push the button.
Spencer, push the button. Are we on?
We're back.
See? All this distractions.
The intro is pretty quick.
Yeah, it is. We're not used to it, though.
But the way we had it before was we could actually hear it. And so we would get the
now we
audio
can't hear
cues.
it,
Now we
and,
can't hear anything.
Yeah. And somebody likes to play with buttons and doesn't like to point when it's time to do stuff. So we won't mention any names, right, Spencer?
Yeah, I suppose so.
You are going to get picked on this whole show.
That's all right.
But we love you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're all right. We just always try to get that 1% better. Every time we do these, and it's like,
Well,
hey, Gummit, sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't.
see, I did when I found the transition button, but because I screwed up
you
so much.
you fixed something that you work on. But so you don't look bad, but we look stupid because we don't know what we're doing.
Good point.
Anyways, yeah, we do know what we're doing in some cases. Film, we're still only 18 months, 24 months in, somewhere around there. I don't know. We've been doing it for long enough that we should probably
Yeah,
be a little bit more on top of
takes
it.
practice.
But you know what? We got our sound right. We got, hopefully our color right. And we got another lens coming, so we won't have to flip between lenses. That's been kind of a difficulty where, the brightness and darkness between all three cameras that we have here has been difficult because we've had two cameras with the same lens and then one, it's just slightly different, but just enough that, it makes us look really dark. So yeah, because we hang around in the basement.
Yeah.
That's where our studio is.
No windows.
At 109 Norris Avenue, McCook. Come visit us. So yeah, welcome. Keith, how was your week?
It was a great week. Last week we was really busy with the lunch and learn. And this week it just seemed kind of, the beginning of the month, people are.
Well, the front of the week was fairly hectic.
Yeah. Well, it's the end of the month. Everybody's got these questions. They got things to get to. They got deadlines to meet. And,
Yep, that's
hey,
right.
it's the end of the month.
Well, for our accountants, they had a hard deadline, right? 31st.
Yeah.
Stuff had to
one of the first
stuff had to get done. Stuff had to just plain work. So yeah, we're right on top of that, like white on rice. Yeah. So yeah, welcome. And like always, we're going to have meme of the week. One of those things that everybody looks forward to, and we got the bench report coming up here.
Yeah, let's see what's going
So
on.
hang around to the end, but what's on the bench?
And now for the bench report with Jennifer Hall.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for this week's bench report. I'm Keith. We're here with Jennifer Hall, and for the bench report this week, we honestly didn't have.
We had one computer come in.
We had one computer come in. It was a pretty quiet week here on the bench, but yeah, you had that one computer. You want to kind of tell people what that was about?
Well, this computer, it was a Windows Surface, and they're glued together, so you really can't get them apart.
Yeah, we looked at some of those a while back because that was something that we were thinking about, carrying in our inventory to sell, and they have like a 0 star on their repairability. Now they're great computers when they're working and everything like that, and if you do have one, hopefully you get that maintenance plan that they have, because if something breaks, they're very hard to repair. This one had it was broken, right? What was broken?
Well,
with
there
it?
was a cracked screen, but she said that it had been working with the cracked screen, but it wouldn't turn on. It would just go to a Windows screen and then off.
Yeah, sometimes things. It's like a phone, right? Like you get a cracked
Yeah.
phone, and you can still use it for a while, but it's just not the best experience. But with your cracked screen on your computer, and if it's working, and then all of a sudden it stops working, of course that's going to make things even worse for them. And the Surface, while it can do everything you need it to do, if you're needing repairs and things like that, you're out of luck, unfortunately, unless you have that service program. Usually you'll send it to go through the warranty process, and they can take care of that kind of stuff for you if you paid for that. I think you said this one was a little bit on the lower budget scale.
Yeah.
So, if you wanted to pay for the service, you might end up paying more than you paid for the computer. And, that's something that we just try to tell people, hey, this is what it's going to cost to repair. You paid less for the computer than it would cost to repair it. You might be better off just buying a new computer and moving on. And with the data and stuff like that, we always help people move the data from one machine to another, or if you're not ready to buy a machine, at least we can back it up for you to like a external hard drive or flash drive or something like that. So, watch out when you're buying things like that. If you do some research and check on the reviews of some of the things, if you're going to buy a Surface, definitely get that extended warranty and that maintenance plan that they offer. Yeah, and other than that, that was the only computer you said you had come in, so
Yep.
we really didn't have a lot else going on. Why don't you tell people what else you've been working on this week?
Well, this week I have been editing all of our February weekly Tech Talks.
Yeah, we've been really putting those together. Every month we try to come up with, at least one for each week. We meet at least once a month to, put together what we're going to make for videos and things like that. And so Greg and I will shoot some videos, and then we pass those over to you. And you do all the editing, you do a teaser video, kind of a short synopsis of what the video is going to be about. And then we do like a full video of just a weekly tech tip. We try to post them every Wednesday, is that right?
Yep.
Yep, so we had one just come out, and you've edited, you said you got most of the other ones done. Huh?
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, so we're look forward to those, and we do them every month, so February is about done, it sounds like. We'll have to get some ready for March.
Yep.
So we got things to do with that. So yep, keep an eye on those, and if you like those, let us know. Well, as we didn't have so much on the bench, we did actually get more computers in stock. I know we talked about this last time. We actually got some laptops in, and we were selling those pretty quick. But it was this week actually. We got something we have in stock that we wasn't able to get for a while, and those are the Dell All-in-One computers. And the nice thing about those, built-in camera, built-in speakers. It's a 24-inch screen. The computer's all built into one. Comes with a wireless mouse, wireless keyboard, one cord, the power cord. That's all you needed to plug it in. And we were getting those a few years ago on regular order. They were very nice, and we were always selling those. People were very happy with them. And now we're finally able to get those back in stock. So if you're interested in a new computer or want to see what we have, got the laptops and the Dell All-in-One. The Dell All-in-One is such a good computer. They come with the 3-year warranty. In case anything goes wrong, you can at least have that comfort knowing Dell's got your back on a lot of that stuff. Obviously there are some things that aren't covered by warranty, but a majority of the stuff, with a hardware failure, a bad hard drive, or you see some kind of funny error message, we always get with Dell support and we can get things done. We actually have a guy that comes and does the warranty work for Dell. So that's why we've actually standardized and stuck with the Dell product, is because, and they make good computers, but the support is really where it counts. And so we're happy to have those in stock again. And if you need something like that, stop by down the store, check it out. We're always happy to, like you said, move the data over if you're going to a new computer. But yeah, we actually had a couple people that had some special orders for those Dell All-in-Ones. And Greg was actually able to do some research, find a couple that these specific clients were asking for, and got some on order. And while he was looking, he found the ones that we needed for ourselves that we saw out of the store. So great job, Greg. And if you guys are interested, like I said, All-in-Ones are in stock. Well, I think that's it for this week's Bench Report. As always, Jennifer, thank you for being here, and we'll see you guys next time.
Watch this week's Tech Talk to get important information about how to retire or dispose of your old computers and smart devices. It's not as easy as just throwing them in the trash. If you do, you might expose yourself to the possibility of having your business and personal data stolen. Learn about 5 ways you can safely retire your old devices.
Well, that was the Bench Report for the week. How about that?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I think in the Bench Report, like you said, we didn't have much come in.
No. Well, and I wasn't here for much of it, so what do I know?
Just kind of a quiet week, and we always try to stay busy. So
yep. Well, I was gone for a day this week. Half a day yesterday, half a day this morning. So
glad to have you back.
Well, glad to be back because I miss you when I'm gone. I do, and I mean that. But yeah, we're happily down here for this Friday live stream, and it was one of those weeks where we had to deal with remote work, wasn't it?
We did. Got more people set up with the remote work. The way that we do it now is so much easier than the way before. Yeah. And
for not just for us, but for the client,
Yeah,
they don't have to push 5 times to get to their stuff.
Well, and that's one thing that she had mentioned. She's like, yeah, I used to click that and then do this. And I was like, oh yeah, you don't have to do that no more. You just click there.
She's going.
And you're ready to work.
If she could have pat you on the back, she probably would have.
Oh, geez, it took, I think, less than 5 minutes, and we had it working.
Yeah, had it all working, where it used to take them 5 minutes every time they wanted to get their work done.
Yeah.
Because you had to get on the VPN, you had to double click that. Well, you had to find it first. And, some of us are adept at our clicking, some not so much, and then wait for it to connect. Well, now it's your computer's on, it's instant. You're instantly securely connected to anything that's in your network. So that's kind of exciting. And the effort that it takes for us to do it is very nominal. It used to be a real fine how-do to do that. We have ways and means of making it work.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if you're wanting to do remote work, or we had one client that came to us a few months back, and they were in the plumbing business, and wife wanted to be able to do the books, but didn't want to have to go to the office to do it. And they came to us and went, well, is there a way for us to be able to do this remotely? Sure there is. And now, she sits in the comfort of her own home on a Saturday doing book work, doesn't have to go to the office, which is the last place that she wants to be on a Saturday, doing book work. So kind of exciting that we're able to, make people's lives just way better, with minimal effort. Mind you, it took us a long time to find the product that was going to work and learn how to use it. But once you learn how to use it, it's pretty simple stuff.
Yeah. Didn't we have another client come in asking about that? Because they were wanting to, I can't remember if they did or not, but they were 30 or 45 minutes away from where they was going to be. And just because out here, that's about how everything is.
Well, that's normal. Yeah.
So they didn't want to drive down to the shop to log into the computer to do something that they're only going to be there for 5 or 10 minutes, instead of driving, an hour both ways. You just get on your computer, remote connect to your computer in your work office, do what you need to do. 5 minutes, we just saved you an hour and 30 minutes probably.
Well, and then you take the math that goes along with that. Like you figure out your hourly, like what you're worth for that hour. And it doesn't take too long to pay back for our services. It really doesn't take long at all. But yeah, we had that go on. And that's kind of fun. We enjoy putting A to B together.
Yeah.
Yep. Got good internet, got a halfway decent computer. We can connect you all together.
Yep.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
Remember, Windows Pro.
Oh, yeah.
You have to have that.
Yeah, you have to have Windows Pro. Otherwise, you can't use the remote desktop software. And for those of you who are afraid of that, our software will only allow, it's a firewall. So your port will not be available outside of your little firewall. So it's not publicly exposed. So the hackers can't get in.
Yep.
So just in case we're going to get some nasty comments, we probably don't, because most people don't know what we're talking about. But
all right.
And sometimes even we don't know what we're talking about. Not very often, but sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And guess what? It's my mommy's birthday today.
Oh, wow.
My mom is like 80 years old today.
No way.
Yep, she turns 80. She's like spry, all curly with it, And
happy birthday.
So happy birthday, Ma. And hope you have a wonderful day, and hope you get to do lots of fun stuff. And yeah, we hope so. And I'll talk to you later.
There you go. Don't forget to call your mom on your birthday, folks.
No. Well, she did call me, and then it was like 2 minutes before live stream. Ma, I need to call you back. Because I tried to call her earlier, like half an hour ago. All righty. Yeah. So what else did we have going on? Oh, yeah, we got new website stuff happening. Working on that.
Yeah, you was pretty hard on that one this week.
I was a copywriting fool.
I know they said Monday was the day of the first draft that they sent us.
Yep.
And then you're like, oh, let's go here, this.
It was like, I'm going, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. And the way that they put it together was you were supposed to be able to give comments and notes. Well, what they didn't tell me is that where I didn't like the copy, they would write the copy. So I called or emailed the person who's out of the Netherlands, by the way. They're very good with things visually, but English is their second language, so I have to help them a little bit of that. But I emailed them and said, I thought we were supposed to have like a teleconference or video conference or something like that. I sure have been writing a lot of copy. And so he types back, he goes, this is totally unacceptable. You shouldn't be writing copy. Well, thanks. I wrote like 90% of the website, but then I noted that they took some of what I wrote and had given it to somebody who was a little bit better writer, in their group, and they cleaned up some of the grammar, a little bit of grammar, and rearranged things so it was a little bit easier to follow. Because I'm not a writer. I'm trying really hard to learn how to write. I've been taking a copywriting course, and I've been working hard on that. I've been working on it for about 2 months now.
Yeah, every day at lunch, I think you do a session,
do a module, and try it out, and because they won't be able to help me with like our Facebook advertising, and one of the things that we're working on is security and a shoestring. And that's a package that's really geared for the masses with the mom and pop businesses that maybe have 1 to 5 computers, don't have a lot of heavy needs and might not call for technical support a lot, but they need all of the security pieces that go along with it. And so you have to write copy for those so that you can have that landing page for, customers to understand what security and shoestring is and what all they get and how it can really benefit them at a very low cost overall. So, we just really want to become better communicators. And I think copywriting actually, translates even into speaking and writing scripts, because we've written quite a bit of scripts, particularly for our tech tips that we do every week. And on the new website, we're going to have a section for tech tips because we do one every week. So you'll be able to follow it on YouTube, Facebook, and on our website. And I think a lot of our clients are going to end up getting an email every week with the tech tip of the week. So they have a little something, that, they might find helpful, maybe 1 or 3 times. But, as long as we're trying to help people drive their skill set forward so that they make more money or more efficient or happier, any of those things, I'm all for that, right?
Exactly.
Yep. We love happy customers.
Yes.
We do. So what else?
Well, we did a big, started working with one of our clients on a cloud project.
Oh yeah. That was huge. At the front of the week, I broke my brain that day.
Yeah.
That hurt myself.
Yeah, that's always it's a big decision for a lot of businesses.
Well, it is, because it's such a nebulous, not like nebulous cloud, but it's one of those things where it's so, I think cloud is a really awful term for it. Really what you're using is somebody else's computer, somebody else's server, and somebody else's infrastructure. And this is, in this case, like we really do push the Microsoft cloud called Azure. But then you also have to look at the math side of it, from a business standpoint, like what are we getting here? We are, and one of the most common things that we hear is like, oh, it costs a lot of money. Well, yeah, it does. But then when you do the math and you look at how much you have to spend to buy new equipment, how much you have to spend to deploy said equipment, how long that lifespan of that equipment, and how much your upgrades are going to be in the middle of that deployment possibly. It's just, the math just worked out for this person where, they were going to get their money back in 43 months, whether they decided to upgrade or not,
Yeah, it's and
it was a no-brainer.
That's what he said. He said, well, this is a no-brainer. Why do I want to buy more stuff?
Yeah.
This year, and then in a few more years have to buy more stuff again. Then
if you grow and you bring on 2, 3, 4 new employees and you need more resources, it's not like I have to go buy a whole bunch of equipment and do a whole bunch of upgrades. I just press a button and you go. Yep. And the other part of it was like the efficiency part of it. Like the way this particular client has to work now is when they get an upgrade to their software, they have to touch all 12, 14 machines that they have, one at a time. They have to walk to each one. They have to find the program, run the program for the installer, make sure that it works, show the person who works at that desk how to get to it, any nuances, plus social time. Add all of that up, and, if you're billing yourself out, like, I don't know what most accountants bill themselves out at, but I'd be pretty sure they bill themselves out at $150 an hour. You're spending that like maybe once a week. This time of year, we do like upgrades for one accountant and use 30 to 60 minutes, right? Every week. Them.
Yeah, just about for that one update.
So you do the math and you do that every week for that many people. Mm-hmm. That's almost like another part-time job.
For sure.
Where we can do it for you.
Yeah. And do it
as long as it's all in one place, and do it one time, get it over with. So So yeah, it's if you're thinking on doing some upgrade, or maybe things aren't functioning as efficiently as you would like them to on your servers in your office, let us know. We can certainly, we want to see if you can work with what you already have first. In this case, they required resources like CPU resources, and that would have been a really, really intense upgrade. Not really worth it. Once I did all of the math. So yeah, exciting stuff. Hopefully, he's going to talk to his partner, and hopefully we can get that deployed here right shortly.
Exactly. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's always fun, and we've done a few of these before, and we have a few that have been on it for like a long time, long time, and thrilled to pieces. I know the one that I started with. I think the first week that he had not ever taken a vacation. And now he can go anywhere, anytime, as long as he's got a laptop and do his work. He went to go visit his grandkids in Florida. How awesome is that? Like, I love being a little piece of that, where you make somebody's life better.
Well, some people are just unfortunately workaholics, and
and accountants are.
Yeah. But
especially this time of year.
Being able to get away and, go visit your family, and then still, hey, I'm going to go do a little bit of work for a few hours. I got to catch up on a couple things, and then get back to your family. You don't miss out on all those fun activities.
Exactly. You get to go to the games, and, and then after the game, you get to go home, work for another couple hours. And yeah. Well, I mean, and the thing is, with the accounting business, there's a lot of deadlines too. So,
exactly,
you kind of got to hand it to them for, the work ethic that they have, to make sure that our stuff gets in on time, so we're not getting fined and, for late entry of data to the government. But yeah, so that was the week. That was weak.
Yeah, I guess it was busier than I gave it credit for. I know we didn't have a lot on the bench, and we had a few calls from helping clients out, but focusing big on that future cloud project upcoming, and
hope to do lots more.
The website work. I guess we were busier than I thought.
Yeah, we're. when you like write it down, and I know you go back to your calendar.
Yeah.
So yeah, guess what, dude? Our half hour is up.
Wow.
So yeah, we're gonna kind of show you a little bit about the Security and Shoestring this week. Hey, have you heard about Security on a Shoestring? It's the right size protection for many small businesses that don't have a lot of budget but want the basics. So what does it include? You get security with next generation antivirus, cloud-based firewall, a complete set and forget daily backup. Imagine having your own pit crew that monitors your computer's health. You'll have the latest patches and updates. We also perform routine maintenance on your PC automatically. You'll get access to us from 8 to 5 Central Time on a pay-as-you-go basis. Is Security on Shoestring affordable? Security on Shoestring was designed to fit any budget. You pay only for what you use, nothing more. Join hundreds of other customers who trust Honor-Bound IT. Find out if Security on a Shoestring is a good fit for you. Call 877-814-6860. Again, 877-814-6860.
All right. For this week, we have the meme of the week. The meme of the week says, "Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels."
But
I love bagels.
I like bagels too. I had one for breakfast this morning. Yeah, along with those like hotel eggs. Yeah,
Those boiled eggs.
Yeah, the ones that like taste like cardboard. It was food. Whatever. Thankful to have it. But yeah, we got a kitty cat coming up too, don't we? Where's the cat? Spencer, where's the cat? Yeah. Okay. Cat of the week. Whose cat is that now? Who's? Oh man. Spencer.
The button guy.
Yeah,
guy.
I did it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Sausage fingers.
so for this week's cat of the week, it's actually my cat, and I had a picture of it on my phone, so I thought, why not?
Yeah.
So
That is gone for
yeah.
a day.
yeah,
No cat pictures. None of. But your cat's pretty. Look at the face on that.
yeah,
Who couldn't love that?
Has some
Oh,
big
I know.
ears, don't he?
Yeah, some
Yeah.
big ears.
Those ears.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's a really nice cat. So
What's your cat's name?
Dinky.
Dinky.
They just started out small. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep. Well, we had a cat. Her name was Dink.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, we did. Calco. She was really old when she passed.
Interesting.
She was a mean old thing, but we loved her.
Popular cat name, huh? Dinky.
Yep.
Dinkaroo.
She bit pretty good. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. That concludes this broadcast. It's been a great week, and we really do appreciate that you joined us. And Keith, good to see you again. And
You too, my friend.
yeah, it's going to be another 7 days, and we'll do this all over again. And we're going to get it right. Right, Keith? Right, Spencer?
Yeah, you're right. Hopefully, one can hope, right?
All right. Well, time for us to say goodbye.
Hey! Did you just hear that?